Just check whether my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are in the last part of this chapter, Varignon theorem, where we have solved some problems. Again, today we will solve some problems. Then we will end this chapter. Okay, and we will start second chapter. So, how many problems we solved? Will you check? Just check how many problems we have solved right from beginning. So we have seen what is the principle of Varignon theorem, or it is called as Varignon theorem
Sir,
simply.
29
And
प्रॉब्लेम्स झालेत आतापर्यंत.
total.
हा टोटल पहिल्यापासून.
Okay. So few problems today we will solve again. Few problems means this will be the end of this chapter. So for this chapter we have invested a lot of time. I will not say wasted, invested, because this was a just beginning of our subject, and this is the most basic chapter. Further chapter, second chapter is very easy. You will come to know that today. We will start that chapter. 2 lectures now, continuously 2 lectures will be now ours. Okay. So this chapter we will cover, complete, and next chapter we will start. So we have seen the last part of this chapter, Varignon theorem. Okay, most important, almost problem is asked in university exam for 10 to 12 mark, maybe 10, 11, 12, depending upon the difficulty level of the problem. So we have seen the statement, the algebraic sum of moments of all forces about any point is equal to the moment due to their resultant taken at that point. Means summation Fm is equal M for moment, F for forces due to point at A is equal to resultant A. On the other hand, so what is the importance of this Varignon theorem? We have seen it is used for the locate position of the resultant. Means in which things we are calculating, in which to locate the position, which 3 things we are finding out for the resultant. One is D, another one is X intercept, I will say, and another one is Y intercept.
X and Y incident.
X and Y. These 3 things we are finding to locate the resultant. So on the other hand, we know method of resolution. We are finding summation Fx, then summation Fy, then R, then theta, then this. So whatever it is there. So likewise our procedure, and we have solved many more problems. So again, as I told earlier, we should be able to identify sign conventions, and accordingly we have to go by identifying the sign convention. We should be able to find summation Fx, summation Fy. So let's see which problems we have solved. This problem we have completed triangle, 3 forces. Then this also only horizontal and vertical forces. Very simple problem. No inclined force in the system. This one also we have solved. So what was special in this case? All things were given, and we have found that this. So here how we have found out this problem also we have completed, no, where we have found angle made by 200 Newton force with horizontal. How we have found out in this?
Yes, sir. Completed.
Yes, sir.
Complete, sir.
Okay, this was also completed. What was the new thing in this problem? There was a one moment was given. Okay. And whether we have considered the given moment, while calculating summation fx or summation fy?
No, sir.
No. So this moment we have not considered this moment while calculating. We should not consider while calculating summation fx and summation fy. Where we have considered this? Where
Moment at point A.
Moment.
Okay, summation of moment at point, summation of moment due to all forces at point A. At that point we have considered, but while calculating the summation fx, summation fy, we have not considered that. That was the new thing in this. Then this problem again, it was very simple. So here again there was a little. So all these problems are for university exam. So highest difficulty level, I will say. So a problem will not come more difficult than this. That was the conclusion. So this was also one problem. So what thing we were discussing? Either force should be horizontal or vertical. But here force 100 Newton. 100 Newton was inclined force. Inclined force. So this while calculating summation fx. So while calculating summation fx, summation fy, we have resolved into its x component and y component. Correct, just check. But while calculating summation of moment due to all forces at point, suppose O, center. So we have considered directly this force, only one component. These two components we have not considered. What was the reason? So that was the change in this problem. What was the reason? Because the line of action of this 100 Newton force and this. So whether this was a minimum distance of this force from point O, whether it was a minimum distance?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was a minimum distance, or we can say perpendicular distance of force 100 Newton from point O. Likewise, it was a little different thing. Otherwise, there was nothing. So this was a little change in this. Next, this whether we have completed this problem.
Yes, sir.
This one also completed. Very good. Just check this.
No, sir.
No, sir.
If not, we will solve this problem. Very simple again. So likewise, only 2 to 3 problems are remained only from this chapter. Can somebody read this? Can somebody help me to read this? Rule number 63. So help. Will you read loudly? Let me know what is given. 63. So
Yes, sir.
read this problem statement. We will solve this. Equilateral triangle.
Equilateral triangular plane of side 200 mm is acted upon by 4 forces as shown in following figure. The magnitude, direction, and result of these forces.
Very good. How many forces are given? You can meet yourself. How many forces are given in this system?
4.
4 forces. Very simple. So what is the type of triangle is given in this?
Equilateral.
Again, equilateral triangle 4. So let me give numbers to all forces. Let me give, this is 1, this is 2nd, this is 3rd, and this one is 4th. Okay. So what is our regular procedure? What we are finding out? So we want to find magnitude, direction of resultant, and we want to locate the resultant. As simple as this. So what we are doing? So summation fx we are finding. Force number 1, x component of force number 1, is it positive or negative? 50 Newton force, kilonewton. Whether it will be positive?
Negative. Negative.
So what will be this angle? Angle made with horizontal? 60 degree.
Yes, sir.
So minus 50, cos or sine?
Cos.
Minus cos 60. Force number 2, 60 kilonewton. What will be x component? Fast. Plus or minus?
60 into cos theta, cos 30.
Plus
60.
60 or 30?
60 into cos 30.
4.
60 into cos?
30.
Cos 30. Next. Force number 3. 30 kilonewton.
30.
Plus or minus? Plus or minus?
Plus.
plus 30. Plus 30. Next. Force number fourth, 80 kilonewton.
0.
0
Zero.
plus 0 minus 0. It is 0 only. Calculate the summation effects.
56.96.
56.96.
50,
6.96.
96 unit.
Kilonewton.
Kilonewton.
Sir.
Kilonewton. Next, summation Fy. Summation Fy is equal to force number 1. 50 kilonewton plus or minus. Its Y component will be positive or negative.
Positive.
Plus.
Positive.
Positive. What will be that component?
50 sin 60.
Sin 60.
50 sin 60. Very good. Next. Force number 2. Positive or negative? Component will be
Positive.
Positive.
again positive. 60.
60 sin 30.
Sin 30.
60 sin 30. Next. Force number 3.
0.
0.
Very good. 0 because it is horizontal. 0. Next. Force number 4.
Minus
Minus
80.
80 kilonewton.
Minus 80. Why it will be minus?
Negative y axis.
Downward.
Downward.
Downward direction.
Because it is going towards downward side or towards negative. Calculate 50 sin 60 plus 60 sin 30 plus 0 minus
Minus 6.69. Minus 6.69.
minus 6 point.
69.
69.
This kilonewton.
Yes.
Calculate R now. Very simple. R is equal to, now what will be the R? Summation Fy, sorry, I have written summation Fy. Let it be summation Fx square. Calculate until Hmm.
$57.35.
Exact 50.
7.
Very good. 57.35
35.
kilonewton is the exact answer. Correct answer. 100% correct. Anybody has got some different answer? Anybody got some different answer, etc.? If not, we will go next. Next step. Anybody got? Or all you have got this answer? Why response is less?
Same, sir.
Same. Roll number 1. Same.
Yes, sir. Same.
Okay. Roll number 7.
Yes, sir.
Have you
Same.
got?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next roll number 23. Naneshwar. Naneshwar. 36. Roll number 36.
Yes, sir.
Have you got?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, theta. Theta. What is formula for theta? Theta is equal to tan inverse
Y upon summation.
Summation Fy upon summation Fx.
summation Fy upon summation Fx. Calculate.
Minus 6.69.
69.
Very good.
Minus 6.69.
Minus 6.69
6.69.
69.
degree. Again, it should be in degree. Then, if we want to show, is it positive or negative angle? So whether we have to measure it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Clockwise.
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 We have to measure in this way, no? R. Here
Yes, sir.
theta. How to, sorry, arrow I have shown
Downward,
earlier.
sir.
Summation Fx is positive, summation Fy is negative.
Negative.
So arrow will be
Downward.
downward side.
Downward.
Already I have drawn it. So before asking, I have drawn it. Now next, where we want to find with respect to which point now? We want to find location of the resultant. Just check. Is it given?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So if it is not given, one simple thumb rule we have to follow. So whatever this force system is given, so generally which thing you have to find, lowermost left hand side point you have to consider, lowermost, or I will say left hand side and lowermost point we have to find. So which is the, this is the thumb rule. If it is not asked with respect to what point we should locate the resultant. If it is not asked in the problem, so which point you have to consider? Lowermost and leftmost, I will say. Lower and left corner, in short I will tell. Lower left corner. So which will be the lowermost left corner of this figure or force system? Which will be that point? Lowermost
A.
left point?
A point.
Point A. Point A. So here consider moment at lowest, I will say, lowest left corner, lowest left corner, that is point A. So this is the thumb rule, general thumb rule, where we should take the moment. So lowermost left corner. So apply now Varignon theorem at point A. Apply Varignon theorem at point A. What will be that? Summation of moment due to all forces at point
A.
At point A is equal to
R into D.
R into D. Moment due to resultant. Therefore, R is known, only we are supposed to find D. So summation of moment due to all forces at point A is equal to. So which is first force? 50
15 kilometer.
50 Newton.
50 kilonewton. So how to find out that 50 kilonewton force, moment due to 50 kilonewton force at point O? Is it necessary to resolve that force at point C, vertical and horizontal component?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir.
Yes, resolve.
Is it whether is it necessary to resolve?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because here at point I will resolve that force like Fy, and this horizontal will direction you should consider. So direction likewise Fx. So out of this Fx and Fy, so which component is passing through point A?
Fx.
Fx.
So moment due to Fx will be 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
we
sir.
have to find here moment due to Fy.
Fy.
So what will be Fy component of that force? 50 kilonewton.
Fy.
Fine. 60.
Fy sin 60. So this will already we have considered Fy sin 60. How that moment will be, clockwise or anti-clockwise at point O?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. So what will be sign, plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus 50 sin 60. Anti-clockwise. So what is distance? This is force. 50 sin 60 is a magnitude of force, or force we can say. What about distance? Perpendicular distance between line of action of Fy.
Meter.
How much?
200 millimeters.
200 millimeter.
Okay, 200. It will be 200. So force number 1 is over. Force number 2, 60 kilonewton.
0.
0.
0.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
0, because it is passing through point
A.
A. Very good. Force number 3, 30 kilonewton.
0.
0.
Again,
Zero.
it will be 0. Any problem?
Yes, sir.
It will be
No, sir.
0. No, sir? Or yes, sir?
Problem, no, sir.
Force number 4, 80 kilonewton. What will be the moment of 80 kilonewton force at point O? Sorry, not O, A.
Minus 80.
Minus or plus? Either it will be plus or minus. Moment clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Minus.
Plus.
Huh?
Plus 80 sin 90.
80 into
18
18 to 100.
18 to 100. So this is a median, no? So at this, it is vertically, this force is vertical means here there will be 90-degree angle, and this point will be midpoint. So whatever midpoint will be there, I will write AD. So this point will be midpoint of line AC. Asil ka? So whether this distance will be 100?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So
sir.
moment will be clockwise or anti-clockwise at point O due to 80 kilonewton force.
Clockwise.
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 Clockwise. So what will come here? 80 into
100.
80 into 100. 80 into any problem? 80 into 100.
No, sir.
Calculate this
No, sir.
summation. Summation of all moments due to forces at point A. Calculate this.
Minus 660.
Minus
660.
Minus 602.
minus 6
0.
02
0.2. 0.25.
Yes, sir.
0.25
Yes, sir.
Newton
Millimeter.
Millimeter.
millimeter. So calculate now.
Newtons.
Sorry, kilonewton. No?
Kilonewton.
Sorry, force is in kilonewton. Kilonewton mm. Therefore, so if I will give equation 1 from equation 1, calculate. Therefore, D is equal to minus 660.25 divided by how much? Resultant in kilonewton 57.35
Minus 11.51, sir.
minus 11.51.
51.
51.
Unit will be
Millimeter.
very good, millimeter. Similarly, calculate x and y directly and tell me values. So you are knowing formula. If not, I will write once again summation of moment due to all forces at point A divided by summation Fy. Calculate this summation of moment due to all forces at point A divided by summation Fx. Calculate both and tell. X
98.69.
68.69.
98.69
69.
69 or 59.
69, sir.
69.
Okay, 69. Okay, next. Y
11.59.
very good. Minus
11.59.
very good. Minus 11.59 is the answer. Note down this. Either you can take screenshot or you can note down. Very simple. So what was the new thing in this? So what is there any new thing you have learned in this?
Yes,
Made
sir.
Lowest left corner.
Lowest left corner. So here actually in the problem statement, at point what or with respect to what point we are supposed to calculate the position of the resultant. It was not mentioned. If it is not mentioned, what point we have to take? Lowest.
Left corner.
Very good. Lowest left corner is the specialty of this problem. So if particular point is not mentioned in problem statement, we have to take lowest left corner. It was the something new in this problem. Otherwise, it was very simple. So 10 to 12 mark easily if you are able to consider sign convention very clearly. Okay. Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Whether this was over, just check. Determine the resultant of three forces. Again, it is very simple. Is whether it was over?
No, sir. नाही घेतलं.
No, sir.
No. Shall we take? So
No, sir.
determine the resultant of the three forces. No, three forces.
Yes, sir.
Can anybody read loudly? Acting.
Determine the resultant of the three forces acting on the dam as shown in figure and its intersection with the base AB.
Okay. So again, same. Thank you. Same problem. So here also, if it is not mentioned, with what point we should locate the resultant? So actually it is mentioned here, base AB. So base is AB. In that again, which point we should take here, A or B?
A.
Again, A point we have to take. It is again that much simple. So shall we solve this problem?
Yes, sir.
So just see, one dam is given. So dam, everybody is knowing how this dam is, or what is the structure of dam. So base is AB and we are supposed to find the resultant again. Very simple. So how many forces are there? Let me give name. Force number 1 shall I give here? 100 kilonewton.
Yes, sir.
Then here 200 and here 300. Three forces are there. Only three forces. Let's check the difficulty level of this problem. So in solution, whatever we are writing, in solution, okay, what was that? So first summation fx. So is it possible, just tell which is the first force? 100 kilonewton. So it is a horizontal force acting towards right hand side. What will be the x
100.
component? 100.
100.
100.
Yes, sir.
100. Then x component of 240 kilonewton force, which is vertically downward.
0.
0.
0. Very good. Next, 60 kilonewton force. So you have to check now. 60 kilonewton force. It's
Minus 60.
its inclination you have to take. So how you can take? Just check now. How we can calculate?
Minus 60 cos.
Before that, what is its inclination with? So here 60 angle is given. Just check now. Give attention now. 60 kilonewton force. If
30 degree with x-axis.
very good, correct. So what I will do here, 60 kilonewton force, if I will extend like this, so like this, what will be the angle made with here? So what will be this angle? This we want to find. So here 90 means here there will be 90. Okay. So 90 plus 60, how much?
150.
150.
150. So automatically in this triangle, so this angle is 90, this is 60 is given. So this automatically, what it will
30.
30.
30.
that angle will be 30. So for your information, you can write 30 degree with x-axis. With x-axis. 30 degree with x-axis. Now what will be its x component? Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative.
What will be that? 60?
Cos 30.
Cos 30.
60 cos 30. Calculate this summation of x.
48.03.
40?
48.03.
48.03.
03 unit.
Kilonewton.
Kilonewton.
Kilonewton. Very good. Summation Fy. Summation Fy. First force
0.
0. Second force
Minus
Minus
240.
240.
minus 240. Then third force plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus. What will be that component? 60?
Sin
Sin 30.
30.
60 sin 30. Calculate. Very few students are giving response. Let me check.
Minus
Minus
270.
Minus
Minus
270.
270.
Minus 270
Minus
kilonewton.
270.
Minus,
270.
Minus 270.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Next. R is equal to, calculate now first. You are knowing the formula, summation fx square plus summation fy square. Calculate R. Let me know what is R.
Two 74.28.
2,
273.
74.
24.
128.
270,
3.
4.
0.2.
What is correct answer?
4.
4, sir.
My answer is also 274.
Nice, sir. 273.
Once again, just check. 48.03.
74.
Sir, 4 is
Let me check.
74, sir.
274. 274.
Point.
23.
274 point.
274.28.
24.24. 23.
274.23. 23. 23,
Sir,
sir.
28.
Just check once again. So whatever I have calculated, this is my answer. So after decimal point, it doesn't matter. After decimal point,
23, sir. बरोबर.
2, 3, 2, 8, both will be correct after decimal point. But before decimal point, variation should not be there. So what I want to tell in our subject, after decimal point here and there, okay, but it should not happen before decimal point, which it should not come to 75 to 72 to 76. This variation will not be allowed. After decimal point, 223 is also correct, 228, that much is okay. Okay, so before decimal point, variation should not be there. So roll number 38, your answer is also correct. 28 you got, I think, 270. Same, no issue.
Yes, sir.
You can calculate now. Theta is equal to 10 inverse.
Minus 79.
Minus 79.9.
Minus
79.91.
79.91.
79.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
0.91.
Very good. Minus 79.91. Next. Now what we can calculate now? Just check.
Moment of
Intersection with base.
Intersection means which point we have to consider? Again,
point A.
A.
point A. So apply Varignon theorem at point A. So here a little thing we will see how it can be calculated. Okay. So due to force, first 100 kilonewton summation if I will write statement, summation F A is equal to R into D, equation number 1. Only challenging thing is that for force number 1 we can directly calculate.
100 into 3.
We can calculate for force number 2. So how to calculate for 60 kilonewton? So that we have to see how we can calculate 60 kilonewton force. Is it possible to resolve it into X and Y component? X and Y
No, sir.
component? No.
No, sir.
No,
Why?
sir.
Why?
Minimum distance
Perpendicular distance 2 meters.
Perpendicular distance is
2 meters.
how come? So at point what do you want to take?
A.
So whether it is
Point A.
for which you are telling. I am asking about force number 3, 60 kilonewton.
Yes, sir. Resolve.
Is it possible to resolve that 60 kilonewton force?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So step by step we will go. Step by step. So summation of all moment at point A is equal due to force number 100 kilonewton. So whether it
100
will be
into 3.
100 into 3, it will be clockwise. Correct. 100 into 3. Force number 2, whether it will be clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Again clockwise. So what will be the perpendicular distance of 240 kilonewton force?
3.5.
3.5.
3.5. Now we have to consider this 60 kilonewton force. Now here it is a challenging thing. We want to find the point of application. So this vertical distance as well as horizontal distance. So if you will complete this triangle, so what will be that triangle? So here, first I will show this resultant. So that is remained resultant. How much it is? 274. Angle is minus, so it will come here. So what will be the direction? Again downward,
Yes, sir.
downward. Here there will be theta, here r, y and x. Now this triangle, where this triangle 60-degree angle is mentioned, so how it will be? So this point B, and this is horizontal. If here force is applied, no, this. So if I will complete this, so if I will divide this particular force 60, if I will divide, so one component will be vertical like this, and another will be in this way. Is it correct? If one. So if I will complete this triangle, so here there is a 90, this angle is 60,
60.
so this will be
30.
30. And what is the length of diagonal is given?
2 meter.
2 meter.
2 meter.
Meter.
So this is apex and this is fy. Fy. So what will be the perpendicular distance of this distance? What will be the this distance? So 30, 60, this rule you are knowing. So what will be this distance? This horizontal distance.
960.
So 30, 60, 90 triangle, that property. Whether it is possible to apply here 30,
Yes.
60, 90.
Yes.
So side, length of side, which is in front of 30-degree angle, which is half of diagonal. So what will be this distance?
1 meter.
1.
So this distance will be 1 meter. So this distance will be 1 meter. Okay, any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So what will be this vertical distance? Under root 2 by 3 or 3 by 2?
Under root 3 by 2.
3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2.
3
meter.
Root 3 by 2 into 2.
2.
Correct? So whatever
Yes.
it will come. So this vertical distance will be under root 3. Correct? So this will
Yes,
be
sir.
under root 3. Have you understood only that much now? If at this point of 60 kilonewton, if I will consider now horizontal force apex component 60, how much angle it has made? 30, no? 60 cos 30. So whether that moment will be clockwise or anti-clockwise. So this horizontal component of the 60 kilonewton force will pass like this. So it will go something like here, apex. So apex will go here. So at point O, whether it will generate clockwise or anti-clockwise moment.
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise means minus 60 cos 30. What is the perpendicular distance between apex component and point A?
Root 3.
Root 3. Correct. Next, fy component, which will be here. So this fy component will be here. Whether that moment will be clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. So component is what? 60 sine 30 into perpendicular distance between line of action of fy and point A.
8.
1
8
meter.
1. It is from point B. 1 meter distance is from point B. So what will be distance from A?
8 meter.
8 meter, no? So it will be 8 meter. This is only challenging here, nothing else. Only these things, how it came is the challenging. 0.3 and 1. How this distance came, only little challenging, nothing else. Calculate this now. Summation FM. Summation of moment of all forces due to at point A.
1290, sir.
1.290.
1290.
1 to
90.
1290.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Calculate. See. 1 to
90.
90.
90.
Yes, sir.
exactly
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
kilonewton meter.
Meter.
Therefore, so
ही स्टेप रिपीट करणार आहे बरं, काही समजत नाही.
so here triangle. So 60 kilonewton force is inclined force. 60 kilonewton हा inclined force आहे आणि त्याची लाईन ऑफ ऍक्शन इट इज नॉट परपेंडिक्युलर. म्हणून काय केलेलं आहे मी इथं ट्रायंगल काढतो बघा. आता एक नाव देतो मी. दिस असा फोर्स आहे बघा इथं लाईक दिस. हा पॉइंट बी आहे बरोबर आहे. इथं पॉइंट बी आहे. इथं 60 डिग्री अँगल दिलेला आहे आणि इथं लाईकवाईज फोर्स इज अप्लाइड हिअर. म्हणून आपण हा जो फोर्स आहे 60 किलो न्यूटनचा दिसतोय का? 60 किलो न्यूटन. आय
Yes,
हॅव
sir.
I have resolved into its y component. Y will be vertical here, fy, and x will be like this, fx. Fx will be like this. मग मला ह्या एपेक्स मधला आणि पॉइंट ए म्हणून मी काय केलं, हा ट्रायंगल कम्प्लीट केला. सपोज ट्रायंगल इथं बी आहे म्हटल्यावर मी दुसरे नाव देतो, ए बी सी. मी अदर सपोज आय विल टेक एफ and G. Some other name I have given, F, G, B, like this triangle I have constructed. आणि माझं एम काय आहे, मला हे FG व्हर्टिकल डिस्टन्स पाहिजे आणि हे GB किंवा BG हॉरिझॉन्टल डिस्टन्स फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे. त्या ट्रायंगल मधला हा 60 डिग्री ऑलरेडी दिलेला आहे प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट मध्ये, and this will be 90 degree. Already we have drawn this vertical from this point, so 90. So what will be this angle? हा angle किती असेल? So here my cursor is there. 30.
30.
This will be 30. So automatically this FGB triangle will be 30, 60, 90. 30, 60, 90. There are two triangles which I have told. मी असे दोन ट्रायंगल असतात सांगितले असतात. 45, 45, 90. So this one and another one is 30, 60, 90. So this property you should know. What is, if diagonal is known, we can directly find out remaining two sides. In 45, 45, 90, under root 1 upon under root 2 by diagonal. That was two sides. 1 upon under root 2 into diagonal, whatever it is there, that will be the side, remaining two sides. What about 30, 60, 90 triangle? 30 degree angle च्या समोरची साइड ही diagonal च्या हाफ असते. In 30, 60, 90 and 60 degree angle च्या समोरील बाजू ही under root 3 by 2 असते. So diagonal is given here, FB. FB, this diagonal is given 2 meter. Okay, so what will be the distance BG, which is came 1 meter. मग हे किती असेल? diagonal च्या हाफ, diagonal 2 meter आहे. मग हे किती येणार ऑटोमॅटिक 1 meter. What about FG? Under root 3 by 2 of diagonal, under root 3 by 2 of diagonal is 2 meter. So 2 will get cancelled. This will become 3 under root 3, like this. And this here distance vertical FY, line of action of force FY, and point A, त्याच्यामधलं डिस्टन्स आलं 0.3, because I have extended up to this for your understanding. So this we have calculated this distance, and another one is 1 meter, which is horizontal. Here I have shown this. So for you 1 meter I have shown you, see, like this 1 meter. Okay, so line of action of FY and point A 8 meter, 9 minus 1, 8 meter. So which we have written here, and under root 3 apex component and line of action of apex component and point A is under root 2. समजलं का?
Yes, sir.
Next, so this we have calculated. So calculate now D directly and tell me.
4.70.
Huh?
4.70
2.70.
4.70
70
unit
Yes, sir.
meter.
Very good. And next, finally we can calculate summation. Sorry, x component, x intercept and y intercept. Calculate now. Space is not
Minus
with.
4.77.
Minus 4.77.
Minus
4.777.
minus.
4.77.
Okay, and x component. Sorry, y component.
26.85.
26. 20.
6
26.85
85.
meter. So this will be the answer. So all problems are from university exam. So in every problem there is some we can say some base is required in every problem. Here 30, 60, 90 degree triangle we have to form, right angle triangle, and you can find the distances. You can find only the 60 kilonewton. At the beginning you may feel only 3 forces are there, nothing else. Out of that, one is horizontal, one is vertical. Only the 60 kilonewton it is inclined. So completion of triangle, finding out some angles, etc. is required. Any problem? Almost most difficult problems are going on, what I will say. Over.
Yes.
Shall we go next?
Sir, yesterday I sent one problem.
Shubham is there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I am going to solve that. Your problems we are going to solve at the end.
Yes. Okay.
Shall we go next? Shall we go next?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Next. Last problem from this. Can anybody read? Can anybody read loudly? Ritesh, 30 roll number. Ritesh. Suraj, 31. 65. Mahesh. Can anybody take roll number 2? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 54. Kedar. I think they are knowing everything. Yesh Raj, 56. $41. Okay, 16 roll number. Shubham, you read.
Yes, sir. A regular hexagon with all sides 5 centimeter carries forces as shown in figure. The resultant of all forces is 1000 Newton and goes horizontally towards left. Determine P and Q to the shoot to the condition. Accordingly, determine the location of resultant with respect to AB.
With respect to AB means base is given. In that again we will take point. So what is given? Very important. Again from university exam. Problem is very simple. So P and Q we are supposed to find. P and Q. Two forces. So a little difficulty level is there. So two forces we should find here. So the resultant of all forces is 1000 Newton and going
Newton.
horizontally towards left. Likewise it is called, no? Means whether it will be plus 100, plus 1000 or minus 1000.
Minus.
It will be
Minus.
minus. So before that, so summation f x, summation f y we are calculating. So are you knowing what is this regular hexagon? Or why this term is used regular? असं का वापरलं जातं माहिती आहे का? What does it mean regular? Regular term means in geometry. So regular hexagon. So if yes, you can say yes. If no, no issue. तर ही टर्म ऐकले असेल हो म्हणा नसेल नाही म्हणा. Regular. What does it
No,
mean by?
sir.
No.
No, sir.
So this.
No, sir.
So, somebody is saying correctly. So regular means all sides are equal. All sides are equal. That's why it is called as a regular. So which geometry is given here? Hexagon. Correct. So all sides are equal for regular and irregular. Likewise, we can say. So regular hexagon means all sides of this hexagon are hexagon. Are you knowing hexagon? How many sides it will have? Hexagon? 6 sides. It is as simple as this. For triangle 3, square 4, pentagon 5, hexagon 6, heptagon, whatever this octagon, etc. Whatever it may be. So number of sides you should know. So sides is given 5 centimeters. And again, what is given? So P and Q we are supposed to find, no? P and Q, no?
Yes, sir.
P and Q are supposed to find. So there is one basic formula. Basic formula. Okay. To find this, there is one basic formula to find this. How it is? How it is that? So summation of all internal angles of a geometry. So are you knowing that formula? To find summation of all the internal angles of a geometry. One formula is there. So are you knowing that formula or not? If not, so this is the formula 2n minus 4 into 90 into 90 degree, I will say. This is the formula to find summation of all internal angle. For example, if you want to apply this for triangle, what will be the value of n? Triangle किती side असतात?
3.
So किती internal angle असतात? 3. So what will be this value? N is equal to 3. So it will become what will be the total internal angle, summation of total internal angle?
180.
180. And if 180, 3 angles all are equal. So if I will divide it by 3,
60.
60. So what is the type of triangle we are saying?
Equilateral.
Equilateral.
Equilateral triangle. For square, n is equal to 4. So what will be the total angle? N is equal to 4. If you will put in this formula, 4 into 2, 8, 8 minus 4,
360.
360. And suppose that all angles are equal.
90 degrees.
90 degree.
So
90 degree.
what is the type?
90 degrees.
9.
What we are
Right
saying?
Right angle.
Right angle triangle.
Square.
Square we are saying. Square.
Square.
4 sides. Square.
Square
In-
or rectangle.
Square rectangle equal angle we will say, but if sides are equal then we have to say square only,
Square.
not rectangle. N is equal to 5. Calculate. 2 into this 5, 10 minus 4, 6.
540.
540, sir.
540 and all are equal. So divide by 5. So how much it is?
18.
180. 18.
108.
118. 108.
108. So this our next semester one subject is there, engineering graphics. There this will come. 108 is internal angle of pentagon. Now hexagon is given. N is equal to how much?
6.
6. So this what will be the angle? Total summation of all angles.
270.
270.
70 20.
Huh?
720.
720.
720. How many angles are
720.
there? Internal angle for hexagon?
120.
6 divided by 6. So what will be each angle of a hexagon?
120.
120.
120.
So this we require 120. So this we require in our problem. So this basic formula you should know. This basic formula. So 2n minus 4 into 90 is a summation of all internal angles of any polygon. Any polygon. So this you should know. So here it has taken more space. So I will write once again. So this is the formula. So solution I will write 2n minus 4 into 90. So for hexagon, if n is equal to 6, total is 720 divided by 6. So each angle will come 120 degree. Each angle is 120 now. All sides are equal. So this logic you might be knowing. If all sides are equal, internal angles are equal. Now how many forces are given in this system? Only 3?
3.
Only 3?
To find
Yes,
correct.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. 3.
Okay, 3 are given. We can see in more refinedly. 3 known, 2 unknown, like this.
2 unknown.
2 unknown and 3 known forces. So now angles we have to find angle. Our most important job in this angle we have to find angle. So what will be the angle made by? I will say this Q force. What will be the angle made by Q force? So all internal angle, these all internal angles are 120. This is 120
60
again.
degrees.
This is 120. This is all 120. All angles are 120. All. So what will be this angle then?
60
Angle
degrees.
Q. How?
60 degrees.
How?
180 minus 120.
80 minus 120.
180
One-
minus 60 degree.
120. Where?
180 minus 120 degree.
Minus
Linearly. Linear property.
Linear property means if I will extend
Straight
something,
angle.
if I will extend like this, okay. So what will be this angle? 60.
6.
Again, this will be 60. Automatically, this will be 60. So 60 is correct. So Q 60 degree with X. I will write with X. Any problem? What will be the angle made by 500 Newton force? What will be the angle made by 500 Newton force? काढता येते का बघा 500 Newton force. Again, one more property we should know. There is a hexagon. As there is a hexagon, this FB is parallel to CD. FB is parallel to CD. Any problem? Yes, all sides are equal. A to F or E. CD, E, F, F. A to F, then B to F and C to D parallel. Means this force I can show here also like this, only parallel, no? Like this. So if this total is, this one is 120, so what will be this force? So this is 120. So what will be remaining force? This total is 180. So what will be this force?
60.
60.
Again 60 degree.
60.
So 500 Newton force made 60 degree with again x-axis or horizontal, I will write x-axis. Parallel, that is the property of hexagon. So this CD is parallel to FB, FB is parallel to AF, like this, AE. Next, angle made by Q. Angle made by this, sorry, Q is over, 500 is over, P force, angle made by P force. What will be the angle? This angle we want to find. Property of regular hexagon. Here, all sides are equal. Consider triangle. Consider triangle ABC. Consider triangle ABC. So this triangle you consider. At point B, what is angle at point B?
120.
120. And side AB and BC are equal. असं म्हणू शकतोय का मी? AB आणि BC इक्वल आहेत. आणि B च्या ठिकाणी 120 अँगल आहे. So what will be the angle at point A? So what will be this angle?
30.
30.
30, sir.
30.
Yes.
So in this I will write AB equal to BC. Therefore, angle P 30 degree with x-axis again. All angles are no with x-axis, no x-axis. With x-axis. Okay. So all the angles are known now. Whatever. Now our simple method, summation fx, summation fy. Summation fx. Calculate now. And what resultant is horizontal means only it will have y component or x component?
X component.
Only x component. And how that component will be?
Negative.
Negative. So summation fx, calculate. Summation fx is equal to, for force q, whether it will be positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. Negative q. Sin or cos? Angle made 60 with x-axis.
Cos.
Very good. Cos 60.
60.
500 Newton force. Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative.
Again negative. 500. 500
Into cos.
Cos.
Cos 60.
cos 60. Cos 60. Next.
P.
Positive.
P. Positive. P cos
30.
30. Correct. Then 400 force. It is horizontal. Going towards left.
Minus 400.
Minus 400.
400.
So this x component of resultant directly, shall I write here minus 1000? असा येईल का? Minus 1000?
Yes, sir.
Minus q cos 60 minus 500 cos 60 plus e cos 30 minus 400. Now I will form two equations into unknown. I will form two equations into unknown. Okay, so P and Q I will retain in one side and remaining terminology I will take to another side. Okay, so how this will become next stage? 1000. So this term I will take to this side, this term. So it will become plus 500 cos 60. 500 cos 60. 500 cos 60 plus 400.
Plus 400.
Plus 400 equal to
Minus q cos 60.
Minus
so
cos 60.
first I will write this cos 30 minus q cos 60 cos 60 Calculate this term. Left hand term calculate the left hand term. Calculate the value of left hand term.
minus 350.
Huh?
350.
350. So what is value of
Minus 350.
Minus 350, sir.
minus 350?
Minus sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Minus 350.
Okay, minus 350. Calculate value of cos 30. What is value of cos 30?
Root 3 by 2.
0.86.
0.86 p minus cos 60. Value of cos 60.
0.5. 0.5.
0.5.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
0.5 q. Okay. So more refinedly, I can write this equation as 0.86 p minus 0.5 q equal to only I have minus 3. This will be equation number 1. Likewise, I have to find equation number 2. Likewise, I have to find equation number 2 for summation fy. Calculate. This is equation 1, summation fy. Summation fy. Calculate for q force. So summation fy will be 0 because the resultant is horizontal. Likewise. So only 10 to 15 minutes we will take lecture and then we will close. Don't worry. So next lecture will be likewise we will continue. Only 15 minutes. Last 15 minutes afterwards there will be break. No lectures afterward. So summation fy q component sign. What will be that component? Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative.
Negative q
Sin 60.
Sin 60.
sin 60. Then for 400 Newton force it will be 0. Correct? Then 500 Newton force plus 500
Plus 500. Sin,
Sin
sin 60.
sin 60. Then for P force, what will be that component? Positive or negative?
Plus positive.
Positive.
P sin
30. Sin
P
30.
sin 30.
Sin 30.
P sin 30. And what about 200 Newton force?
Minus 200.
Minus 200. Now, because it is downward.
Yes.
Tell me value of sin 30 is 1/2, no? Value of sin 30.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So
0.5.
directly equation I will write here 0.5 p. So tell me value of sin 60 minus
0.86.
0.86 q and remaining terminology. So whatever this term is there, this term and this terminology, it will go to that side and it will become negative. So first calculate here 500 sin 60. 500 sin 60 minus 200. This term is coming 233.01.
Yes, sir.
If it will go to another side, it will become minus
Minus 233.0.
0, 1. So equation number 2. Equation 2 unknown. Is it possible to solve?
Yes, sir.
How to solve? Are you knowing in calculator how to solve this?
No.
Are you knowing?
No.
2 equations, 2 unknown. Calculator मध्ये कसं
No,
solve
sir.
No.
Sir.
So see here. So how to solve now? If you are unable to use calculator, there is which type of calculator you are using. I am showing here. Are you able to see?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So in calculator,
Background is
2 equation, 2 unknown. In calculator directly we can put the values and we can solve the equation. So there is one option. So now I am unable to tell which calculator. Are you using such calculator? This thing calculator.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are using such calculator, now
Yes.
in this there is one option called as mode MODE. So there you can use this. So there is one option called as equation. त्याला जर तुम्ही 2-3 वेळा प्रेस केलं तर इक्वेशन म्हणून येतो ऑप्शन. Means if you press first, it will come some complex number, etc. It is applicable to complex number we don't have. Then SD, standard deviation, that it is also we don't have. Third type is coming equation. जर तुम्ही ते बटन 3 वेळा प्रेस केलं तर एक इक्वेशन येते बघा. Then you have to select equation. How many unknowns? It is asking how many unknowns are there. How many? Two unknowns. So you have to press two unknowns. Then A1. A1 means whatever this first equation, first unknown. What we are calling to this 86. याला काय म्हणतो आपण? 86 ला coefficient of first unknown, no? So that you have to press coefficient of first unknown. Then coefficient of second unknown minus 0.5. Then constant minus 350. Then second equation it will ask 0.5 minus 0.86 minus 233.01. So let me check whatever answers are there. So answer one is, so anybody got answer?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How much?
X is equal.
P is equal to minus 376.82. And Q is
76.
equal to, yes, sir.
70.
Very good.
Q is
Correct.
equal to 51.85.
And 51.85.
85.
Q is equal to 50.
51.85.
Very good. So it will be Newton. So these are the answers. These are the answers. So likewise you can solve like this. So P and Q are known to you. So from this now I will tell. So P is known to you, Q is known to you. Is it possible to calculate now summation fx? So already we have calculated. So only that value you have to put in that equation. Value of P and value of Q. So will you find the value of summation fx? P ची व्हॅल्यू माहित झाली, Q ची माहित झाली, समेशन fx.
254 येते.
हा So next procedure now. Here time is not with us. What is next procedure? Keep here. Summation fx you can calculate. Summation fy you can calculate both these values. Then regular method theta. Then d. Then x and y. Likewise you can calculate. Same procedure now. Once p and q is known to you. Okay. सोडवता का हा राहिलेला problem? It is mostly in the problem. Will you solve this?
Yes, sir.
Only
Yes,
P and
sir.
Q. That was the new thing. So please note this or take screenshot. Then we will go next. Last one point. Or shall we take break for 5 to 10 minutes?
No, sir.
No? Or we should. 10 minutes we will take lecture. 10 minutes. Shall we take break or shall we continue for 10 to 15 minutes?
Continue, sir.
Continue, sir.
Okay, we will
Yes, sir.
continue. Okay, thank you. We will continue. Then I will give our break for today. So there will not be lecture afterward. Shall we solve? Whether you will solve this? Same procedure now. Summation fx, summation fy, theta, d, x, y. Simple. Whatever we have solved, many more problems. Same. Actually, this was the most difficult problem. That's why I kept at the last. We should know the regular hexagon, etc. Its property. That's why I kept at last. Okay. So if you have understood at least some percent, no
I
issue.
will be clear.
Shall we go next?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Last point from this chapter, Bose notation. So what does it? So you can see, are you able to see the diagram?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so actually in this nothing is there. What does it mean by Bose notation? Means what? Every time a force will not be designated or given name by its, we can say, particular name. The Bose notation means what? These are the names of capital letter. Capital letter ला Bose notation असं म्हटलेलं आहे. If particular diagram in graphical method, if particular diagram is more complicated, then to convert that space diagram or that complicated diagram into simple diagram or vector diagram or force diagram, these notations are used. That's all. तर काय केलं जातं बघा याच्यामध्ये, in space. So force, if you will read this, it is a graphical method for representing forces in system. Letters of the alphabet are used to label the internal and external space between the load and reaction. म्हणजे स्पेस मध्ये नाव दिलीत बघा. इथे जी पहिली डायग्राम दिसते का तुम्हाला, यू आर ऑब्झर्विंग फर्स्ट डायग्राम. सो हियर फर्स्ट डायग्राम, युअर स्पेस इज देअर. स्पेस इन स्पेस फोर्सेस म्हणजे फोर्स, हियर इट इज नॉट गिवन द नेम फॉर अ पर्टिक्युलर फोर्स. या डायग्राम मध्ये फोर्सला नाव दिलेलं नाही तर स्पेसला नाव दिले. What is space diagram? A diagram showing exact location and direction of forces acting on body in space. Means a force between A and C, capital A, capital C, like this. That is one force. A to B, another force. B to C, another force. म्हणजे काय केले जाते? स्पेसला नाव दिले, not for force. Means if we want to convert this space diagram into vector diagram or force diagram, vector or force diagram, these Bose notations are used. How? Means A to B, A आणि B च्या मधला जो फोर्स आहे त्याला पॅरलल लाईन काढली बघा. ही जी पॅरलल लाईन आहे, सो आय विल गिव्ह नोटेशन लाईक दिस. सो दिस लाईन इज पॅरलल टू लाईक दिस. दिस इज पॅरलल. A to B इज पॅरलल. A to B त्याला नाव दिलं A to B. परत B पासून B to C. So this one is parallel. I will write here horizontal is parallel. So this is likewise parallel. And here some other notation. Which notation I should give here? A to C, suppose triangle, something like this, triangle. Again here something like this, triangle. Means parallel lines are drawn, and in force diagram or vector diagram these forces are shown. म्हणजे जसं की आपण F1, F2 किंवा P1, P2, whatever forces we are giving the name. So for given that name or to represent the force diagram, these Bose notations are used. तर in short काय केलं जातं? Bose notations are nothing but the names of capital letter in space diagram. Means this capital A is called Bose notation. इथे दिसतंय, I have underlined it. Capital A, capital B, capital C, these underlined, these are the Bose notation. याला Bose notation म्हटलं जातं in space diagram. And what is its importance? What is its importance? To make its vector diagram or to calculate the force diagram. Its importance, that is the Bose notation. अलग लक्षात, Bose notation काय एवढंच आहे याच्यामध्ये. If the question is asked in exam, what is Bose notation? These are the names given to the capital letters in space diagram or vector diagram. कुठल्या मध्ये सांगणार तुम्ही? स्पेस डायग्राम मधले कॅपिटल लेटर का वेक्टर डायग्राम? स्पेस डायग्राम. स्पेस डायग्राम मधले कॅपिटल लेटर म्हणजेच Bose notation. आणि त्याचा यूज काय आहे? यूज ऑफ Bose notation
Showing location into vector diagram.
what? Correct. 38 correct. What? To
Convert into vector diagram.
to convert space diagram into vector diagram, or another name of vector diagram is what? Another name of vector diagram is what? I have written here.
Force diagram.
Force diagram. Another name of vector diagram is force diagram. So that is the thing of Bose notation. This is the last point from chapter number 1. What is, if I will ask only one or two question on Bose notation, what is Bose notation? These are the names of, or these are the capital letters in space diagram. Capital letter आहेत space diagram मधले. Why it is used to convert space diagram into vector diagram or force diagram. When it is used, if force system is more complex, जर फार कॉम्प्लेक्स असेल तर त्या ठिकाणी आपण स्पेस डायग्राम हे वेक्टर डायग्राम किंवा फोर्स डायग्राम मध्ये कन्वर्ट करून बाय युझिंग ग्राफिकल, इथं कॅल्क्युलेटरचा काहीही संबंध नाही. बाय युझिंग graphical method we can solve the problem. So unfortunately we are unable to use graphical method. So in practical, graphical methods are there. In practical, so not in theory. So if possible, at last we will see. Once you will be coming to college, at that time by using graphical method also we can solve, we can find resultant, etc. So that thing only you have to remember. Bose notations are the names of capital letter in space diagram, which is used to construct vector or force diagram by using space diagram by drawing parallel line. Correct? Shall we go next? So this is the end of chapter number 1. So this is our end of chapter number 1. So one or only one or two questions. So one from, I think Shubham has sent me these questions. Correct? No?
Yes, sir.
So simple. Let's see what is given here. Calculate the magnitude of the moment about point O. Is it possible? Can you check? काय विचारले बघा बरं. Calculate the magnitude of the moment about the base point O of the 16 Newton force. O point च्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला मोमेंट कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा आहे. इज इट पॉसिबल? ड्यू टू 600 न्यूटन फोर्स. येस ऑर नो?
Yes.
कसं करता येईल सांगा बरं. हा, what we have to do? About point O we want to calculate moment due to this force. Directly काढता येईल का? or shall we, is it necessary to resolve that force?
Yes, result.
So how to resolve this force? So what will be its x component?
600 cos 40.
What will be its fx? So this will be fy, and in this direction it will be fx, no? So what will be its fx component? Fx is equal to, सांगा लवकर.
600 cos 40.
Cos 40. आणि fy 600
Sin 40.
600 sin 40.
sin 40. So moment at point O equal to, due to fx, whether it will be clockwise or anti-clockwise.
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Clockwise due to fx, no?
हाँ.
600 cos 40 due to fy, whether it will be clockwise or anti-clockwise.
Clockwise.
Again clockwise. So it will be 600 sin 40, no? Correct? Into how much?
Cos 40 ला गुणलं नाही.
Sir, वर गुणलं. 4
Into
मीटर.
4 or 2? Sorry.
Cos 40 चं 4.
इथं
2.
2 आणि कॅल्क्युलेट करा आणि सांगा. ऑप्शन सांगा, ABCD कितला येतोय बघा. दिस विल बी द आन्सर.
मला कशाला सांगतो.
येतंय का नाही काय? or something going wrong?
Option C, sir.
C.
Yes, sir. C.
Yes.
Like this problem is there. Any problem? Roll number 16.
No, sir.
So this was the answer. Option number C. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Next problem. थोड़ा सा difficult problem है बरं का. So whatever I am taking, it is more than sufficient. From where you have taken, I don't know. शुभम, तुम्ही कुठून हा प्रॉब्लेम घेतलाय माहित नाही, तरी असू द्या. So whatever I am taking, it is more than sufficient. तर
Other universities आहे, sir.
अदर युनिव्हर्सिटीज आहे का? फक्त माझी रिक्वेस्ट आहे सगळ्यांना की मी जे घेतोय ते सफिशियंट आहे. फक्त तुम्ही तुमचा कॉन्फिडन्स लूज होऊ देऊ नका. काय होतं, एखादा अवघड प्रॉब्लेम असेल आणि जर सुटला नाही, सो यू मे लूज युअर कॉन्फिडन्स. It may happen. That's why, if possible, whatever I am taking, it is more than sufficient. Yes, sufficient. This problem we will see now. This problem is he has taken from some other university. Let it be. Read somewhere. A block of mass is given. थोडासा high 9 kg, no? kg. How to convert mass into weight? So we should take into force or weight. ला weight मध्ये कसं convert करायचं? By which factor we should multiply it? W.
9.8.
9.8.
So it will become 9.81. What will be
9.8.
unit?
Newton.
Newton. What is this value? Calculate.
84.
80.
88.20.
88.29.
8.29.
88.29
Newton.
Newton.
88.29.
Correct. Now in this problem, major mistake, Shubham. Major mistake आता इथे झालेली आहे. 160. It is not possible. 160 with horizontal angle शक्यच नसतो. म्हणजे तुम्ही जर एखादा पेज
So
ठेवलं
120 असणार.
120 सुद्धा नाही, ते 16 डिग्री पाहिजे बघा.
सॉरी
हा अँगल 60 डिग्री पाहिजे. 16 डिग्री. That's why you might become confused. का? कारण मॅक्सिमम एखादं प्लेन हे दुसऱ्या प्लेनला 90 डिग्री होऊ शकतं. मॅक्सिमम 90. बियॉन्ड 90 जाऊ शकत नाही. हा इथं कन्सेप्ट आहे. सो 116 असलं पाहिजे. 16 डिग्री म्हणजे काय, एक हॉरिझॉन्टल प्लेन आहे इथं असं, आणि त्याला याच्यावरती एक 16 डिग्री अँगल केलेला आहे. 16 डिग्री, आणि याच्यावरती तो ब्लॉक ठेवलेला आहे असं म्हटलंय बघा. याच्यावरती असं, याच्यावरती ब्लॉक ठेवलेला आहे असा, आणि याचं जे काही डाऊनवर्ड फोर्स, हे फोर्स आहे ते असं डाऊनवर्ड असतं, लक्षात ठेवा. दिस इज डाऊनवर्ड. आता याच्या रिएक्शन काढायचे आपल्याला. सो सपोज आय हॅव सेड हिअर डब्ल्यू. हा डब्ल्यू म्हणजे व्हॉट वी आर सपोज टू कॅल्क्युलेट. डिटरमाइन द कंपोनेंट ऑफ द वेट नॉर्मल टू द प्लेन. मीन्स वन कंपोनेंट, याचा फोर्स हा डायरेक्ट व्हर्टिकल आहे का. सो वन कंपोनेंट इज दिस व्हर्टिकल आणि अनदर वन विल बी लाईक दिस. एक कंपोनेंट याचा अलॉंग द प्लेन असेल आणि दुसरा असा परपेंडिक्युलर. हा नॉर्मल कंपोनेंट म्हणतोय आपण. दिस नॉर्मल कंपोनेंट वी वांट टू फाइंड. सो व्हॉट विल बी द अँगल मेड बाय दिस. आता इथे एक रूल आहे बघा. नेक्स्ट
F cos 60.
नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये आपण शिकणार आहोत. तर या प्लेनने जो अँगल केलेला असतो व्हर्टिकलशी, सॉरी हॉरिझॉन्टल, व्हॉट एव्हर दिस प्लेन मेड द अँगल विथ द हॉरिझॉन्टल, सेम अँगल विल कम हिअर. आता हे कसं येतं बघा. सेम अँगल हिअर ऑल्सो इट विल कम विथ द 16 डिग्री असं येते. कसं येते बघा. हाऊ इट कम्स. हा व्हर्टिकल अँगल पण 16च येतो. म्हणजे प्लेनने केलेला हॉरिझॉन्टलचे अँगल आणि नॉर्मल रिएक्शनने केलेला व्हर्टिकलचे अँगल हा इक्वल असतो. ट्रिग्नोमेट्री आता तात्पुरते लक्षात ठेवा असं येत आहे. किंवा इज इट पॉसिबल टू चेक हाऊ इट कम्स. 60 डिग्री विथ व्हर्टिकलिटी विल कम. इज इट पॉसिबल. जस्ट चेक. इथं असा अँगल आहे, ठीक आहे. हा 16 डिग्री, 16 डिग्री. इथं हा ब्लॉक आहे आणि हा व्हर्टिकल. ओके. 16. Now what will be this angle? 72. हा अँगल किती येईल हो? 74.
74 येतो सर. 74.
74. This will be 74. हा अँगल जर 74 असेल तर this angle. So just check. Is it possible to calculate this?
Yes sir. 16.
Huh?
F sin 16.
16. So what will be its 16? कसा आला 16?
ती परपेंडिक्युलर.
Perpendicular आहे 16. Therefore its y component will be W sin or cos. Sin or cos. Just check cos, I think, no? Along verticality has made.
Cos, sir.
Cos. W cos 16. How much it is coming? Just check. W is 88. 88.29 into cos.
24.33 येते.
24 point.
No, sir.
हा कुठला येतोय ऑप्शन?
84.80.
Sir, C.
84.86. ऑप्शन सी बरोबर आहे.
Yes, sir.
सी.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सी लाईक दिस मेजर मिस्टेक हा आता कुठल्या युनिव्हर्सिटी मधून घेतला माहित नाही तर इथं चुकलेला आहे हा प्रॉब्लेम. इट इज 16 डिग्री हे मला सांगायचं होतं. नेक्स्ट check ha last problem for the concurrent force system the resultant is horizontal to the right hence find the angle. हा कुठून घेतलाय शुभम आता?
आपण बाहेरचं जायचं.
बाहेरच आहे. तुम्ही आपली युनिव्हर्सिटी सोडवत नाही का?
क्वेश्चन बँक होते सर.
होय का? माझी रिक्वेस्ट अशी आहे की मी घेतोय ते सफिशियंट आहे. फक्त तुम्ही कॉन्फिडन्स लूज करून घेऊ नका. अदर्स ऑल्सो नॉट ओनली शुभम. तुम्ही तुमचे कॉन्फिडन्स लूज करून घ्यायचा. हे स्पेशल केस मधला प्रॉब्लेम आहे हा. काय विचारलंय बघा, रीड करू. ऍट लास्ट वी विल डिस्कस. फॉर द कॉन्करंट फोर्स सिस्टीम द रिझल्टंट इज हॉरिझॉन्टली टू द राईट हेन्स फाइंड अँगल थीटा. अशी सिस्टीम दिलेली आहे. मल्टिपल चॉईस आहे का डिस्क्रिप्टिव्ह आहे हा? डिस्क्रिप्टिव्ह. आय थॉट इट इज मल्टिपल चॉईस. ओके. तर काय दिलंय बघा. कॅन एनीबडी रीड अदर दॅन शुभम नाउ? अनिकेत, संख, will you read this? Anisha, 39.
For the concurrent force system shown, the resultant is horizontally to the right, hence find angle theta.
So what can be done? Will you tell काय करायचं आहे याच्यामध्ये आणि काय दिले? What is given and what we should do? Force system is given and resultant is horizontal, like this it is told. Resultant is horizontal, no? To the right again it is shown. Horizontal and towards the right, hence find theta. This will you tell means if you will find summation fx, what will be that summation fx? Sorry, summation fx is something.
Resultant.
It will be resultant something. What about summation fy?
0.
It will be 0. Summation fy 0 असेल का? किती जणांचं म्हणणं आहे summation fy 0 असेल?
Yes, sir. 0.
Why it will be 0? Answer is correct. So why it will be
The
0?
resultant
Resultant horizontal आहे.
Very good. Resultant is horizontal. That's why its vertical component will be 0. Means in short we will say Ry will be 0. Its y component will be 0. In turn we can say Ry is nothing but summation fy. It will be 0. So applying this equation we can solve now. Applying this equation. So what will be this equation? Summation fy is equal to 0. Force number 20 Newton.
20 Newton.
20 Newton. Then 40. What about 40?
40 cos theta.
40 cos theta. What about this 60 Newton force? Whether it will be positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative 60.
Cos 90 minus
90 minus theta.
Cos 90 minus theta equal to
0.
equal to 0. Now this only equation. आता इथे trigonometry आली बघा. 40 cos theta minus 60. So what is value of cos 90 minus theta?
Sin theta. Sin 90. Sin theta. Sin theta.
Sin theta.
Theta, sir.
Sin theta. So 20, 40, 60. If you divide by suppose 20 minimum. So 1 plus 2 cos theta
minus 3 sin theta
minus
3
Sin theta.
minus 3 sin theta equal to 0. So one equation बघा काय करता येईल आता 1 plus 2 cos theta equal to 3 sin theta. कसं सोडवायचं बघा आता 1 plus 2 cos theta plus 3 sin theta like this. Only one equation, one unknown. So trigonometry याचा काय फॉर्म्युला आहे का? I think one formula is there for 1 plus cos 2 theta.
Cos 2 theta.
So this equation, so here a lot of time, he equation सोडवा आता. Your trigonometry, you are right now you are studying the trigonometrics. Theta is equal to I think how much 49.79 is the answer. आता एवढं सोडवा.
Yes, sir. 49.
कसं येतंय बघा फक्त आता trigonometry you can apply now. Trigonometry you are better in the
2 cos square theta.
Now whatever, now we will not have time, almost it's 1.5 hours is over. झालेला आहे. ट्राय करायचा. आन्सर आहे 49.79. I will request you should not lose the confidence. Likewise our first chapter is over. जर कोणाला काय प्रॉब्लेम असेल, because I will stop 1 minute.